Hey guys, what's up everyone? Welcome back to another video from the Apex Predator Billiards Club. My name is Apex Linear, and in today's video we're going to be looking at a part 2 series of the SID system for one reel kicks. Of course, in part 1, which I have a link placed in the description below, and also a link right here for you where you can go ahead and watch part 1. We talked about kicking at object balls that are lying on the end rail, and we're kicking from the side rail. Of course, I got a few comments from you guys asking me variations in the geometry, and of course in future tutorials I will explain to you how the geometry works. But for the most part, the SID system is used for kicking at object balls when you're kicking from the side rail, when the object ball is close to the end rail, or like in this video, we're kicking from the end rail to the side rail here. This system is a very precise, a very accurate, and of course a very reliable system when it is that you are in some complicated safeties and you just need to get contact on the object ball. Of course, you're going to need to put some time in on the table, get used to the system, and just get used to the numerical calculations. A couple of comments came on the channel asking me what if it is that we are playing with a shot clock. This is not something you're going to do in an actual game when you're learning it for the first time. You're going to have to spend some time with it, learn the process of the calculation, learn the principles, and then of course you're going to be very effective when you're in some tough spot. Alright, so without further ado, let's jump right into the video. But before we do so, consider dropping a like on the video, turning on your post notification bell, smash the subscribe button to be notified whenever there are more tutorial videos posted on my channel. And without further ado, let's jump into the video and add some more power to your kick game. Let's get it, let's go. All right guys, so like I said, in part 1 we talked about kicking from the side rail here towards an object ball that is on the end rail. Now in part 2 we're going to be kicking from the end rail here at a ball that is on the side rail. We're going to look at the calculations, the precision, what you need to consider, how it is that you're going to play these shots, and hopefully on a good day when you're feeling good, you may be able to pocket these balls in the corner. All right, so let's look at the calculations. So before we jump into the calculations, let's look at the diamond numberings for the side rail. If it is that the object ball is on the side rail here, then of course we're going to start here by calling this diamond here 1, okay, 2. After we pass the 2 diamond increment, then we start to increase by increments of half diamond. So 2.5, 3, 3.5, 4, 4.5, and of course the pocket here is 5, and that is a diamond numbering for the object ball when it's on or near to the side rail. Now for the cue ball, the cue ball is usually going to be along this end rail here, or perhaps we can extend the system when the cue ball, pardon me, is on this side rail here. So of course the cue ball is counted by diamond increments of 1. So here is 1. This would be 0 if the cue ball was here. Then this is 1, 2, 3, 4. Now as we bend around the corner now for the cue ball, then we start to increase by diamond increments of half. So this is 4.5, 5, 5.5, 6. All right, and we can go on and on if it is that we so desire. So now to demonstrate how the system is applied on a full table, I'm going to place my cue ball here at diamond number 2, right? And I already have my object ball here at this first diamond here, which is 4.5. Now, one thing that you need to be very aware of when you're using this system is that you're not always going to be choosing the diamond that the object ball is directly adjacent to. Okay, because what's going to happen is that sometimes, or not sometimes, most of the times, if it is that you do that, the ball tends to go a little bit short. It may catch the rail here, slide past the object ball, or it might just catch it thin, and you perhaps will make a contact, but you won't make the contact that you desire. So I'm going to show you the variations in how you do the calculation. Now, if it is that you were to pick, say for example, as we have it here, the object ball is on diamond 4.5, then if we say 2 multiplied by 4.5, we're going to get 9. So what's going to happen is that 9 is going to be like maybe like about a 0.1 of a diamond increment here. So if it is that we aim at diamond 9, then the cue ball would actually be coming here, because what you need to understand is that the cue ball is not coming at the real groove in front of the diamond. It is actually coming at the diamond. So where we predict that the cue ball may be coming, when we use this system, if you're not aware of this variance, then we tend to always come a bit short, and then we say the system doesn't work. So what you always have to do is always try to choose a diamond that is below your. So rather than choosing 4.5, we're going to be choosing 5. Okay? So if we take 2 and we multiply it by 5, we're going to get 10. So if you look carefully here, as you can see, if I were to aim at diamond 10, then the cue ball will be coming towards this pocket here, right here. So we have a very good chance of making the 1 and making good contact on the 1. Let's create a situation here. Let's say that we are blocked by the 5 here, and we just need to make contact with the 1. All right? So what's going to happen here is that I'm going to be aiming at 10. Now, what I don't want is that I want to kind of come into the near cushion. So I'm going to adjust, maybe, say I'm going to aim at about 9, or there I'm going to aim at 10. Okay, and let's see if we can make really good contact and pocket this 1. So we just play this cue ball here with natural cue ball top spin. Okay, just nice and stroke this cue ball down into the diamond. And that was a nice shot on the 1 there. You can see the cue ball went towards the diamond number 5 here, and we were able to make a good shot on the 1. Okay, so let's put the object ball now. Let's move it up here, like say about here, and we're going to move the cue ball here at diamond 3. All right, so here we go. So we're going to pick, let's say if we were to pick, say, diamond 4, because remember this is 1, 2, 2.5, 3, 3.5, 4. If we were to say pick diamond 4, if we multiply 3 by 4, we will get 12. So 12 is about 2 diamond increments in this direction from 10. So this is about here. So let's imagine that the cue ball was coming from 12 here. It would actually be coming in towards 4 like this. And so the cue ball would hit this area here and would actually miss the 5 ball. So that means we cannot choose diamond 4, which again emphasizes the point that you're not supposed to pick the diamond that is adjacent to the object ball. Always pick a diamond that is below or in between the diamond below where you are trying to make contact with. So here what I'm going to choose is I'm going to choose diamond 4.5 here. All right? And so 3 multiplied by 4.5, that's going to give me 13.5. So if I take here 11, 12, 13, maybe about here, I will see that from 13.5 there, I should be coming in towards diamond 4.5 and have a very good chance of making contact with the object ball here and actually getting a good chance to pocket the ball. So here we go. I'm actually not trying to make the 5 ball, but if I make it, I'm in good standing. So let's do it here. So let's visualize where 13.5 is. So that's 11, 12, 13. That's about 13.5 here. And I want to come into the cushion. So maybe I'm just going to just aim at 13 here. All right, so I did make good contact on the 5. Again, I am not trying to make the 5 ball. If I do make it, that would be fantastic. But I did make very good contact on the 5 ball, provided that I was actually snookered on that ball. All right, so you can see that the system is very reliable. Now, let's try to put a ball here. Okay, usually you might end up with a situation where you're really hooked here. Let's place it, let's keep it at here, okay, in the corner pocket, and we are snookered. For some reason we're snookered here. All right, and we have that 5 ball in the side. Now a lot of persons may be able to kick this using a natural feel, no problem with that. all right? But when you want a system where your object ball's in the way, all right, and you need to have a really good reference to where you need to aim to actually make good contact on the 5 here, this SID system here is very reliable. All right, so let's get into it here. Again, as I said before, do not pick a diamond that is adjacent to the 5. Pick a diamond that is below the 5 here. So this is 1 again, 2, 2.5, 3. I'm not going to pick 3. I'm going to pick 3.5. So I know now that the cue ball is at 4. So 4 times 3.5, that's going to give me 14. So I should say here that, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. 14 is just maybe like a diamond increment away from the first diamond, from the middle of the first diamond and the second diamond. So about here, 14. So if I choose 14 here, I should be coming right. I should be able to make very good contact. If I perhaps overhit the ball or shift maybe like to the 13th diamond here, then I may catch the rail here, drop the 5. I may drop the 5 in thin. I don't know. Let's see. But I have a very good reference here from which I'm going to be aiming at. So I'm thinking about aiming at 14 here. I'm looking to make the 5 because it's very close to the pocket. So let's see. Let's double check on our calculations. 4 multiplied by 3, that's 12. And 4 multiplied by half, that's 2. So 2 plus 12 is 14. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, that's 14, that's the middle. So that's about there. So if I aim at 14 here from this position, okay, I should be able to make the 5 or make good contact with the. Alright, so that took me actually a couple of tries to really pocket that ball, but you get the whole idea of how the system works. Alright, so it's very reliable. I hope that you enjoy those couple of shots. We're just gonna just do one last example here and extend the system to around here. Alright, so once we start to bend around the corner here, now we start to go up, say, by half diamond increments. So this is 4, 4.5, this is 5. Okay, and let's say I have the 2 ball here, and I'm actually just trying, let's pretend that this is a situation here. We have the 2, okay, let's say we're snookered, all right, and I'm actually trying to make the 2. I've made the 2, I have position on the 3, the 4 is here, the 6 is here, the 7 is here, and let's perhaps imagine that the 9 ball was somewhere there. I'm actually going to try to make this 2 ball here. So let's do our calculations. All right, so first of all, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4.5, I think I am at 5, okay? Again, just like the object ball, do not choose a diamond that is adjacent from the cue ball because you're not shooting from here, you're shooting from this diamond here, okay? So you're choosing a diamond that is below your cue ball here. So I'm gonna select diamond 5. Now my object ball here, I'm gonna double check on my calculations, I'm gonna choose diamond 4 here. So diamond 5 multiplied by diamond 4, that gives me 20. So if I aim here at 20, all right guys, you can see here that I have a very, 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 very good chance here of actually making contact with the 2 ball, because the cue ball will be coming in this direction here. So I might be able to click the 2 thin. If I wanted to actually make it, I'll perhaps just adjust maybe by a diamond or a half, like a half of a point diamond here to get into the corner to pocket that 2. So let's see here. All right, so 5 multiplied by 4, that's 20. So if I aim here, I know that I should be able to make contact with the 2. But if I really want to get into that, I'm just going to perhaps just adjust a little bit here. Let's see. I really got into that one here, and I did make contact with the 2. I actually didn't sell out, provided that this was actually a real game. But there you can see that the SID system here for one-way kicking is actually very reliable. You can use this system, as I said, when you're kicking off the end rail here or the side rail, kicking at a ball that is near or on the side rail on the opposite side, or when you're kicking from the long rail here to the end rail. This system is very accurate. So do put some time in on the table when it comes to using this system. Spend some time, get used to it, and hopefully you guys can get yourself out of some more complicated safety whenever you're playing against a strong opponent. All right, so I hope you enjoyed this video, this part 2. I will have a lot more kicking videos for you in the future, but before you do so, be sure to smash that subscribe button below, guys. Links are in the description. You can definitely contribute towards my growth, my channel. The PayPal link is below, the Cash App link is below, and just looking forward to just talking to some of you guys in the comments, and just let me know what it is that you think about this system. Do take care until next time. This is Apex signing out, and we will see you soon in another tutorial video. Bye bye.